boys and girls, it's Monday and this is your reading lesson. So remember about 2 months ago we talked about the word simile? Okay, say simile. Remember, simile is when you have two words that compare, two things that are compared, but you have to use the word like or as. So simile compares two things using the word like or as. So an example is, Chapin is tall like a giraffe. And I put ha, because you guys know I'm short. But I use the word like, and I'm comparing myself to a giraffe in terms of height. So I'm going to read, I'm only going to read part of this. It's called Crazy Like a Fox, a simile story. Excuse me. I'm going to read this, and then we're going to look for similes in our reading story that we read this week. Okay. So, first of all, Crazy Like a Fox. This is written by Laureen Leedy, published by Scholastic. And you can already tell it's fantasy. Here is the title page. Crazy Like a Fox. And these are all similes. And it says right here, what is a simile? A simile is a figure of speech used to compare two different things, and it usually includes the words like or as. To say Joe is as hungry as a bear suggests that Joe's appetite is similar to a bear's, which is very big. Or you could say Rosa is growing like a weed, and that compares Rosa's height to how fast a weed grows, which is very, very fast. Okay, so in the quiet forest, Rufus is sleeping like, so here's Rufus, and he's sleeping like, so here you're going to get your comparison, your simile, a log. Because you know that a log just sits there, so that's how hard he was sleeping. So Rufus was sleeping like a log. So we compared Rufus is sleeping to a log using the word like. When the sun comes up, he feels as fresh as a daisy. And that's a common phrase that you'll hear, fresh as a daisy. So he's comparing how he feels when he gets up to a daisy. Rufus has a job to do, so he zips across the meadow, here's Rufus, as fast as, can you think of something that's fast? I'm thinking of like a leopard or lightning or a car. Let's see what they compare, how he runs. Lightning. And I thought it was lightning because on this page it looks like a lightning thing. He sneaks into Babette's yard like, so think of something that's sneaky, like I can't think of anything sneaky. So something he's going to be compared to something sneaky. He sneaks into Babette's yard like a thief in the night. Because you know when a thief comes in, they're not noisy, they're very, very quiet, and they're sneaky. Rufus tiptoes up behind her, takes a deep breath, and starts to roar like, what roars? A lion! Roar! Babette is so scared, she starts to shake like a, and this is a common simile. I think it's shake like a leaf, because I hear that a lot. A leaf! So the leaves will shake in the wind. She chases after Rufus because she's as mad as, think of something mad. I'm thinking of, I don't know, maybe like when you step on a dog's tail or something. Let's see, mad as a hornet. A hornet is a bee, so if you touch their nest, they get really, really mad. Babette grabs his tail, but he's as slippery as, so comparing his slippery tail to, I think, an eel. I've heard that before. Yep, an eel. An eel is in the water. It's very slippery. They swim across the river that's as cold as, what do you think that simile is? What's cold? Ice. Cold as ice. So the simile. Rufus climbs into a cave that's as dark as, what's dark? Dark as night, maybe? Yep, dark as night. Finding Rufus here will be like looking for a needle in, and I've heard this simile. If you can't find something easily, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, because it would be so hard to find a needle in all that. Suddenly a light shines as bright as, what could the simile be? Light is like bright as the sun, bright as day. And it says, happy birthday. So they were doing a surprise party for her. How surprised she is. They all got her there. Happy birthday. It's as noisy as a herd of, let's see, a herd of cows, a herd of zebra, a herd of elephants. If a herd of elephants goes running by, you know it's loud. Hey Rufus, now I know why you were being so weird to get me to the party. You acted crazy like, I bet it's gonna be a fox. That's a common. A fox. Okay, so that is a simile. Okay, so remember, a simile compares two things using like or as. Now, in this story that you read last week, there are two similes. So your assignment for today is I want you to read this story again. It's not very long, and it should go much quicker your third time reading it. And I want to see if you can find the similes. Remember, you're going to be you'll look for comparisons between two things using like or as. Okay? And then write those two similes down in your spiral notebook. And then tomorrow we'll talk about to see if you found them. All right. Bye, boys and girls.